Every day I wake up and ask the same question, like, how can this still be continuing? I mean, I walk around, I create, I build. I am brilliant. I mean, I've always been brilliant. I sacrificed everything to raise my kids, to care for my family, to do the work um, I was told mattered. And yet, here I am living in a tent. My husband stole everything I built, tens of millions of dollars that were mine. He lives in the house I created, the mansion, the car, the life. Well, I have nothing, no security, no protection, no home, no car. And the worst part is that no one cares. Not institutions, not authorities, not platforms, not even the people who are supposed to notice. No one cares about what's happened to me. And it's agony. It's absolute agony. I watch people live their normal lives while this atrocity happens to me and to countless other mothers. And it just continues every day. Marriage was not what society had promised. It was not what my parents' marriage had shown me. Being married to Ben was not kindness. It was not partnership or care. He mostly ignored me. He never wanted to touch me. I don't think he ever tried to even get to know me. He just wanted me to do the things he wanted me to do. That's it. We were in marriage therapy for 3 years, and still he didn't bother. He simply just didn't care about me. When divorce came up, he said things like, well, who's going to want you? You're fat now with 2 kids. Um, and, oh, shoot. I mean, it didn't matter who wanted me. By that point, I didn't want a relationship with a man at all. What I understand now, viscerally, is why marriage is so dangerous in the world we live in, why it is a structural trap. Living with someone who doesn't care about you, who is embarrassed when you speak, who resents your presence in community, who hates what you love, who never touches you, and who can steal your whole life without consequence. Why would anyone submit themselves to that? Doesn't make any sense. Women in my generation, Gen X, and also millennials, were lied to. We were told the best thing we could do was devote ourselves to our families, our children, our husbands, and that we would be protected by 50-50 marriage laws. Those laws were fraud. They never protected me, and they've never protected countless other women. I was lured into marriage by the promise of legal partnership. When disaster struck, the protections never came. This has permanently destroyed my belief in law, in order, in justice, in the fabric of society, and most of all in love. I just don't believe in love anymore. I just think it was made up to hurt women. I am living in a tent in a stranger's backyard. No running water, no cooking, nothing. I recently saw a TikTok where men mocked women in their 40s and 50s for warning younger women not to marry. Hundreds, maybe thousands of us responded. Marriage, because we're on the other side, right? We're desperately trying to save their lives, right? Marriage as it currently exists is not good for women. Marriage, children under this system are dangerous. We are trying to make sure the message gets out. Don't fall for this. And this is all moral injury. It's not bitterness or sadness. It's the experience of witnessing a clear, devastating wrong continue indefinitely while the world behaves as if it's nothing when it's everything. I am discarded. My life is invisible. My value, my creativity, my sacrifice, my children, my love, none of it mattered. The system protects the predator. It protects the man who stole everything, and it leaves women to suffer. This is structural. It's absolutely structural. It's engineered. Women in their 40s and 50s are waking up to what younger women are beginning to see. We could not afford to have children under this system, not financially, not legally, not socially. The cost is astronomical. The protection is zero. And when disaster strikes, the loss lands squarely on our shoulders. I loved my children. I just adored them. I just adored them. They were my everything. But love is not enough, right? The math is brutal. The system is brutal. Life under patriarchy is a woman killing machine. I've written about it extensively. It's just a woman killing machine. Now, I know I'm valuable, even if no one else seems to. Motherhood under patriarchy is high risk, high demand, low protection, and zero reward. It's all sunk cost. One life spent in service, your own dreams permanently deferred. I had so many dreams. I'm a very capable person. I thought that once my kids were older, I would finally be able to fly on my own terms. And for a brief moment, I really did. And it was exhilarating, alive, beautiful. I was building incredible things. I was excited. And then I was shot down, like horrifically. Not metaphorically, structurally, legally, financially, spiritually, reputationally, criminally, completely and utterly destroyed. And you can read my story on Substack for the whole story. When law, institutions, and culture fail, women are left exposed and the world looks away. Why is perpetuating this atrocity? And this is the question that obsesses me. The question, probably many women, like, why is perpetuating this atrocity how men are choosing to live their one life? I mean, that question has consumed me. I've written hundreds of essays, several books, trying to understand this madness. But this is why marriage is collapsing, the patriarchy. This is why birth rates are plummeting. Not because women don't love, but because now we see the asymmetry, because we're talking to each other. We see the risk. We see the cost. We see the hidden violence. We see how disposable we are to those who we sacrificed for. And it's just insane. And we say that over and over again, everywhere, every day, because it's insane. But we have to see it because we're living it. We have to make rational, heartbreaking choices. And we have to teach our daughters how to do the same. So I'll say it again. How can this keep continuing every day? How can it be so obvious that I'm the victim of crime and yet no one cares or wants to correct the crime? I crawl off the broken couch I sleep in and into my freezing tent. Me, who built 3 houses, by the way. How can this be happening? Am I going to die here? In this tent? Will the owner eventually kick me off the property? And then where do I go? Will I die of exposure alone after everything that I gave and no one cares? Because nothing ever came back for my sacrifices and my brilliance and my contributions and my high performance. Nothing came back. The world walks around pretending normalcy, pretending fairness, pretending everything is fine, I guess. It's crazy. Because it isn't. It isn't fine. And it never was fine.